pat on the back for me. Cheers. Hardest part from dropping out. Hello, good morning, happy Monday, and welcome back to another new video. I thought we could spend the day together and show you one day in my life as a uni dropout and kind of what I get up to now that I have dropped out of university and how I am slowly starting to piece my life back together. So I am going on a run this morning. I'm still following the Couch to 5K app and I'm really enjoying it. I think I've said this before, I'm not a runner, never really have been. I used to run in primary school, which is a very long time ago now, but I'm really enjoying just having something tangible to prove to myself that I am actually moving forward. And I know that sounds really dramatic, but after dropping out of uni, I felt like I wasn't really working towards anything. I didn't really feel like I was making much progress, and everything I was trying to do felt like it was kind of failing. So having something that doesn't really mean anything to me, like I don't care how good of a runner I am, I don't care how fast I am, how far I can run, but seeing progress every single time I do it feels really good. So that's what we're gonna go and do this morning. I may not look extraordinarily sweaty, but I am. And my legs feel like jelly. It was good, really hard, really hard. But I'm gonna cool down now and then I need to have a shower and wash my hair. I was meant to wash it yesterday on Sunday, but I just ran out of time, so it needs a good wash. I need a good wash. And then we'll circle back when that's done. Out of the shower, feeling so nice and fresh now, and I'm just gonna get ready and then I need to wash my car so badly. Something I really started prioritizing again since dropping out of uni is my self-care. Also, to address the elephant in the room, yes, I am growing a second face on my cheek right now, so we're just all going to collectively ignore that if that's okay with you. But yeah, I've started really prioritising my self-care again and doing it solely for me. When I was at uni, I was so stressed and overwhelmed all of the time that I still did self-care things, but I did them because I had to. I cleaned my room because I had to. I had an everything jar because I had to. I would listen to meditation at night because I had to. It was the only way I could fall asleep. But I've really started to be a bit more intentional with it since dropping out of uni, having more time, being generally just happier and calmer. So under that category, unfortunately, falls my car and cleaning my car. I actually don't love cleaning my car. I don't mind it, but I will put it off until as long as possible, but I do really like having a nice clean car, so that's what we're going to do this morning. And it's so nice that the sun's come out. Everything that is kind of in my routine now has taken so long to build, and it's taken me literally almost a year to have a solid routine down, and I still feel really anxious and overwhelmed at the moment. I'm just going through a very anxious phase in my life and there's a lot of change. I recently started a new job. This is my first week not working at my old job because I left that last week, and I've been at that job for 3.5 years. So yeah, I am generally very happy at the moment, but I don't want to ever portray just pure sunshine and rainbows because, you know, that just isn't life for anybody. Let me know in the comments how you're doing at the moment. I would love to hear what you're up to, what kind of phase of life you're in at the moment. We can just have a good little chin wag. Right, let's stop nattering on and let's just get cleaning. I thought I'd just give a little before because I'm aware where my car is white, you generally can't see the dirt. I mean, you can right now because it needs proper cleaning. But when I go from afar to show you like me actually cleaning it, I feel like you're not going to be able to see how truly filthy it is, and people are going to be like, your car isn't even that dirty. It is. It really is. For the best part. I went for Tutti Frutti today. Ooh. My car is so nice and clean. about an hour or so later now, and I've just had therapy, which I have once a week for my anxiety, which went really well. So I figured I'd treat myself to a coffee. Fancy getting a Costa, and I can just sit outside with it and edit this video at the same time. And I thought while I'm out, I'm just going to go into Tesco's and get a meal deal because I really don't fancy a ham sandwich. So let's do that. Thank you very much. Let's do a taste test. This to me is a large. I did ask for a regular, but this is so much bigger than I'm used to. So I don't know if we've suddenly gone all crazy in Costa. I haven't had a Costa in a really long time, but either way, I went for a decaf iced caramel latte. Cheers. That's really good. I wish there was a bit more caramel, but I think it's because where it's a large, which is why whenever I get asked if I want to make my free drink a large for whichever coffee shop, I always say no, because it's not really any more caramel syrup and I like it to be very sweet. This is really good. I'm going to enjoy my massive coffee. Meal deal wise, I got a southern fried chicken wrap, Sensations, and the Tropical Defense mango smoothie. This is my favourite to have another time. Let's go home. Hello, I'm awake and I need to get ready to go to dance. I thought we could do that together. Well, it's actually really getting unready. I have to take off all my jewellery, put my hair up, put a bit more blush on, because for some reason, if I have a nap or if I sit in the sun, which I've done both, I go so pale. So yeah, everyone comes out of the sun looking sun-kissed and like they've got rosy cheeks. I look poorly. This is my 5th time going to this class, I want to say, and I'm really enjoying this class. I love the teacher, I love the vibe, and I feel like I'm getting good level training. I would say this is probably the hardest part that I found from dropping out. If you don't know, my degree was on contemporary dance and I finished first year but didn't go back for second year, which is, you know, hence the dropout title. And dropping out had absolutely nothing to do with the actual dancing aspect of my course. I love to dance, always have loved to dance. I loved dancing so much. Coming home and not going back has been really difficult because I live in an area where there's like ballet tots and, you know, pre-college dance schools and grades. So trying to get good training again has been really hard. But every time I get stressed and overwhelmed about the future, I just try and like think like just one step at a time. Like, I'm doing the best I can right now. I just figure if you love something so much and you try so hard and you keep trying, like, you've got to get somewhere eventually. Surely. So yeah, I'm a lot more comfortable in this class now. I feel like a little bit of my confidence is coming back, which is really nice, and I'm going to challenge myself today to speak to somebody, because even though I think this is my 5th week going, I still have not said a single thing to anybody in the class except for the teacher. I just got too nervous and overwhelmed, and it's already a really daunting experience in itself, going somewhere new in a class with new people and kind of putting yourself out there. So I kind of compartmentalized the class with just like doing the class, getting more confident, and then I will try and socialise with the people there and say hello, because I haven't made any new friends since leaving uni, which isn't a surprise, but it would be really nice to start making new friends and building out my social life a little bit more. Anyway, let's not sit here and overthink it, and let's just do the damn thing. I've made it, I'm nice and early. I actually feel really nervous tonight, but let's just do this, I'm sure it'll be fine. That went really well. I did say something to someone. Do I think there's a best friend brewing? Probably not, but I did speak to someone. So that was the goal. So pat on the back for me. The class just went really well. I felt really like in it, like I wasn't really thinking about anything outside of that class, which is really nice, and it's the whole point of dance. I'm gonna drive home now. I'm absolutely ravenous, but I did bring a snack. I have a Gray's oat bar, something very exciting. Then we will catch up when I get home. I am again sweating buckets on active day. It's 9:30 now and I need to get myself ready for bed. I've had a nice shower and just been watching Gilmore Girls for a little while, and now I'm ready to finally start settling down and preparing to go to sleep and preparing my room to go to sleep. So I thought we could do that together. Pop the hair back. Orange/red, but I just couldn't stand the harsh lamp light any longer. I just want to say good night. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope it wasn't boring. I get so in my head about my life being boring, but hopefully this video was interesting and I hope you enjoyed it. And just know that if you're in a bit of a weird phase of life at the moment, you are not alone, whatever that may look like for you. Nobody has it figured out, nobody has it all together, no one knows really what they're doing. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching. I would love to chat with you in the comments, as I said earlier, about what phase of life you're in at the moment or anything that's going on in your world. I hope you have a lovely week and I will see you next Friday for another new video. Bye.